Hi, I'm Zach. I'm 24. Just a regular dude renting a room in a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 roommates, Jake and Tom. We're the kind of guys who eat cereal from mugs and forget garbage day. No rules, no boundaries, just a shared bathroom, a dead fridge, and the sacred tradition of never closing doors. That morning was different, though. It was Sunday. The apartment was silent. No music, no arguing over whose turn it was to buy toilet paper. I thought, perfect. Shower time. I had no idea this shower would destroy my soul. I grabbed my towel, shuffled to the bathroom, and peeled off my clothes like a zombie. The mirror showed me a man who had danced too hard the night before. I stepped into the shower and, like an idiot, cranked the water to cold. Bad idea. Instead of waking me up, my body went rogue. Not in a BRR, I'm freezing, but in a surprise, we're aroused kind of way. No reason, no logic, just full salute. I didn't even think anything sexy. My body just betrayed me. Shower over. Towel on. Body still confused. I opened the bathroom door and froze. There she was, standing in our hallway, holding a tray of homemade pies like some suburban angel. Jake's mom. She looked at me. I looked at her. Well, I tried to look at her face, but my towel didn't help. I wanted to melt into the floor, but instead I smiled. God knows why. I tried to speak, tried to explain. What came out was, it's not what it looks like. She didn't flinch. She just said, Zach, close the towel. I brought pie, not trauma. Then she walked past me into the kitchen. I stood there, dripping, humiliated towel barely hanging on. Then I went back into the bathroom and sat on the floor. For 12 full minutes. Just sat there. I assumed that was the end. A one-time humiliation. It wasn't. Jake cheerfully announced that his mom, Sharon, would be staying with us for a full week while her apartment got renovated. Jake was thrilled. I was still drying off from the trauma. Tom just said, cool, and went back to microwaving beans. But I knew the truth. We only had one bathroom. And Sharon? She now had access to the scene of the crime. From day one, it was awkward. Every time I passed Sharon, she smiled. Not in a warm, hi, honey way. In a, I've seen you naked and uncomfortable way. She started calling me Captain Towel. I tried to respond normally, and she'd say things like, the towel's staying on today, right? Or worse, any cold showers lately? I avoided her. I avoided the kitchen. But you can't avoid the bathroom forever. Sharon decided we needed a bathroom schedule. Like it was summer camp. I got the 7 a.m. slot. She had 7:30. It worked. Sort of. Until Tuesday. That day I was late. Rushing, shampoo in my eyes. I barely heard the door open. And then I heard her voice. Oh, for God's sake. I shrieked. She closed the door. And now we had 2 bathroom incidents under our belts. The next morning, I found my towel neatly folded with a note. Some things are better left covered. Sharon. Later that day, she left a second towel. Just in case one isn't enough, she said. Tom started calling her Sass Master Sharon. I started wearing sweatpants 24/7. Wednesday night, Jake made spaghetti and insisted we eat together. Sharon sat across from me. The tension could have cooked the noodles. Midway through the meal, she turned to me and said, Zach, want some meatballs? Or, are you already full? Tom spit out his drink. Jake laughed, clueless. I nearly passed out from secondhand embarrassment. That night, Sharon poured herself a glass of wine and sat at the kitchen table. I walked in to grab water and froze. She patted the seat across from her. I sat defeated. She said, Zach, let's clear the air. I don't blame you. Things happen. I blinked. You don't. She smirked. You're human. I've seen worse. I raised Jake, remember? Then she sipped her wine and winked. I spilled my water. The next day, Jake walked in on Sharon and me laughing in the kitchen. He asked what was so funny. Sharon said, oh, Zach's just getting more comfortable with himself. Jake raised an eyebrow. What does that mean? I panicked. Sharon just smiled and said, let's just say, he's very expressive. I died. Tom asked if we were dating. I moved out of the kitchen. Friday morning, my last day of early bathroom duty. I locked the door 3 times. Took the fastest shower in history. No standing. No thoughts. No anything. As I stepped out, towel on tight, I saw Sharon standing at the end of the hall. She gave me a thumbs up and said, Proud of you, champ. I don't know if she meant the towel or the trauma. Saturday. Her apartment was ready. She packed her bags, gave Jake a kiss, gave Tom a pie. She turned to me. I braced myself. She handed me a towel, embroidered with "Stay Modest, Zach." Then she hugged me and whispered, "You made this week unforgettable." I believed her. After she left, Jake found the towel and asked, "What the hell is this?" I said, "A long story." Tom said, "A love story." I punched Tom with a throw pillow. We never spoke of the towel again. But the name Captain Towel? Yeah, it stuck. A year later, Jake got engaged. Guess who catered the engagement party? Sharon. When she saw me, she grinned and said, "Still wearing towels, sweetheart?" I answered, "Only double-layered now." She laughed, handed me a slice of pie, and for the first time ever, I wasn't embarrassed. Traumatized, yes, but not embarrassed.